Hi, my name is Brian Norton with the In-Data Project at Easterseals Crossroads in Indiana. And today we're going to take a look at the Apple Watch and some of the new health features that are included in the new updated operating system. So today I really just wanted to draw your attention to two health-related features of the new Apple Watch. The first one is that they have included something called fall detection. So that means if I fall down on the ground, it will actually detect that a fall happened and ask you, do you want me to call the emergency number so they can call someone for you? Because a lot of times when we fall, we may not have our phone with us, it may not be in our pocket, and it may be far away. An example of this and how sensitive it is I was on the floor a couple of weeks ago playing with my dog, and I'm hitting the floor and we're getting all excited, but then my watch pops up and says, hey, I detected a fall. Would you like me to call emergency for you? And of course I had to say no because I didn't want them to do that, but I do want you guys to know that it's out there and it's in the watch. And so what I've done on my iPhone here, I have pulled up the Apple Watch app, and if you go under Emergency SOS, you can come down through here and look at the features, and down here on the very bottom there's something called fall detection. If you turn that on, again, it'll detect if you've fallen and go ahead and ask you if you'd like it to call emergency. And so it's real simple to turn on. If you don't want it, you can turn it off. If you figure out that it's too sensitive, go ahead and go back in there and turn it off. Another feature that I think is really useful and important is if you go down under Heart. Built into the Apple Watch is a heart monitor, and so it'll actually detect what your heart rate is at any time during the day. You can check it. And if you have heart issues, you can go ahead and set a high heart rate or a low heart rate so that if you dip below the low or if you go above the high, it'll actually send you a notification and tell you one way or the other and just alert you that, hey, something may be wrong. And I've heard instances and stories where this has been helpful for folks who have had some heart issues and they needed to get medical attention. And so just a way for you to kind of set a high and to set a low. And then as the Apple Watch monitors your heart rate throughout the day, it'll actually send you a notification should it go above or below the minimums or the highs that you have set. And so for me, I go ahead and set mine to 120. You can change that if you'd like. And you've got a whole scale of different ones you can set. If you come down here, you can set the low heart rate as well. And so just real easy to set up, but I think really, really useful, especially if you have some health issues related to either falling down unexpectedly or if you have some heart issues as well. So that's your tech tip for today. My name is Brian Norton with the In-Data Project at Easterseals Crossroads.